morning, shalom, and greetings to you, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ. Let us dive into the word. So, today we are celebrating the feast day of Saint Bartholomew the Apostle. Saint Bartholomew is one of the 12 disciples of Jesus Christ. He is also known as Nathaniel. So, in today's gospel reading, we will be able to see Nathaniel being invited by the Apostle Philip to see the Messiah. Philip will say, "We have found him, the one that Moses and the prophets wrote about in the law, Jesus, son of Joseph of Nazareth." And upon hearing this, Nathanael will exclaim, "Nazareth? Is there anything good that comes out of that place?" So to which Philip will say, "Come and see." Nathanael will then follow Philip to see Jesus, and when Jesus saw them coming, Jesus will say, "Here comes the true child of Israel, and there is no duplicity in him." Nathanael will be like, "How do you know me?" Jesus will answer, "Before Philip called you, I saw you under the fig tree." Nathanael will immediately say, "Rabbi, you are the Son of God. You are the King of Israel." Jesus will then say, "You will see greater things than this." So that's a little bit of today's gospel. Brothers and sisters in Christ, earlier we could see Nathanael gave a very judgmental comment and was being very skeptical of Nazareth. In other words, what he meant was, what good can come from a small town of nothing? But at the same time, Nathanael tried being open to the suggestion of Philip when he said, "Come and see." So when Nathanael put aside his skepticism, he was able to see Jesus. And when Jesus said, "I saw you under the fig tree," he truly believed he is the Messiah and the King of Israel. Today's gospel is a reminder for all of us not to be judgmental. Let me share with all of you one incident that happened to me a few months ago. So there is this friend of mine who likes to send me a lot of WhatsApp messages, very random messages, sometimes forward messages, sometimes the person's location, sometimes some questions, like so many random messages at a random time of the day. Usually I will ignore these messages unless it is a question which is directed to me. Then I will respond to this particular friend of mine. But this one day, this one time, this person sent me a clinic location and mentioned just the phrase "in a clinic." But this wasn't the first time I got this message. So but this time around I thought, let me ask this person one question, let me ask if the person needs anything. Very randomly I asked her, "Do you need my help?" And this person replied, "No, I'm actually kind of afraid of clinics." It was a very random answer, but then I realized I was quick to judge the person as annoying when that person was actually nervous and afraid but didn't know how to communicate it out. So I sent a prayer for anxiety and fear to that particular friend, and also said a small prayer for that person. So while I was preparing for this reflection, I actually realized how I was like a Nathaniel, and I was very quick to judge. But brothers and sisters, we should also realize how Nathaniel was open to Philip's invitation. Though skeptical, he was open to Philip's invitation. Nathanael did dismiss Philip quickly, but he still followed Philip to see the Messiah. Jesus teaches us not to judge. In Matthew chapter 7 verse 1, Jesus says, "Do not judge so that you may not be judged." And most importantly, Jesus himself did not judge. He took in a tax collector, a zealot, a fisherman, a thief, and so on as his disciples. And Jesus healed everyone he came across, regardless where they are from or what their profession is. So brothers and sisters in Christ, today's gospel is the reminder for all of us not to judge anyone, but to love everyone equally. Have a nice day. God bless.